What's up, guys? You good? I wanted to make a video about this abroad shit, you know, kwenda maju, all that nonsense. And look, we are going to use this perspective of life, which is needed. Sorry, indigestion. So, anyways, um, the video here is mainly focused on the Kenyans who are still in Kenya, and they believe one better opportunities are in abroad, in other countries such as in Asia, in Islamic states, in American states, in European states, which might be true, and it is true. I mean, 9 out of 10 times it is true. Like there are good opportunities in America, good opportunities in Europe, good opportunities in Islamic states such as Dubai, Abu Dhabi, or Qatar, or even in Asia such as Thailand or China or Vietnam, wherever it might be, even in South Africa, Nigeria. You're just working because you believe they pay your profession or whatever you've gained, or your skill or your experience, in a better, like on a better rate, especially if you compare in Kenya. But here's the but. I have seen some people I know who are in Kenya right now, and they are making millions within weeks. I want to say days, which will be very unlikely because I've not seen them making millions within a day. But I've seen them making millions within weeks. And no, their families aren't related to any form of generational wealth. They aren't related to any political class or political family. They're not related to any form of international wealth. They simply decided to say, look, I'm trying to look for avenues. I'm trying to look for avenues that will make me rich, and this will benefit one, my parents, my brother or my sister, or my life, or the people who will be around me, whoever it might be, your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or I don't give a fuck who it might be. So I don't understand the notion that goes around that. Well, if you're in, let's say, in the Maju places, it doesn't literally mean you'll find good opportunities, Because one, the only person who's going to stand in your way, in getting the money you want and getting the things you want, it's you. You might blame the system, and it's true. The system might be very destructive and very difficult for you to actually progress. But is it? Have you ever tried getting something like, bro, even if it's not something, maybe someone, you know? Have you ever tried of like getting someone you want or something you want? You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck if you get sick. You don't give a fuck if you fall. You don't give a fuck if you go bankrupt. You still want that thing or that person next to you. So you don't give up. So you're actually trying. And personally, because I believe God, the creator of the universe, is very fair. Very fair. If you haven't done anything that is shady in your past, like killing people for no reason or doing things which are very destructive to someone's soul, if you haven't done anything such kind of things, God is very fair, and He's going to give you things that you actually worked for. God is very fair. He is very, very fair. He is very fair to me. There are things I'm getting, and there are things I'm seeing right now due to the grace of God. I know that. Of course, there are things that don't go my way. It's not as if I'm living in heaven, but will I count the losses? Of course, I'll have to be real. Like, there are things that I'll have to, make some time and improve on myself. Maybe things I can take control of. But God is really fair. If He is seeing that you're trying, really, really trying, day in and day out, dedicated to the goal, disciplined. I'm not saying working. There's a difference between working and believing in the work you're doing. Because if you believe very, very deeply, I'm not saying going to church every Sunday or going to the mosque and fucking 4 times a day. Everyone does that. Everyone does that. But if you do not believe in yourself, and if you don't fucking fix your mind and your body to believe in what you see, if you don't believe in what you hear, and if you don't believe in what you imagine, just let it be, man. You're better living your life as an average guy or as an average woman you know, whoever it might be. Trust me, that's my honest opinion. So when I say, or when I hear, rather, when I hear people say, when I go to US, people will see who I am. It's true. If you're working very, very hard and you have that imagination in your life and in your mind and in your body that you believe, if I get this opportunity and I'll work, and you're putting in days in and like day in, day in, day in, like without any stop, like a fucking unstoppable machine. God is watching, and God is very fair. Even if you're not reading the Bible, God is very fair, and He'll say, look, this being right here, huyu msee anapatia anafanya kazi yake sana. Let me try and give him what he wants, because he has given the universe, or to me, the amount of effort that is needed. So I'll repay him. It's more of a transaction thing, you know? But if you're trying to do the normal things from 9 to 5, you know, doing things which are mediocre, don't blame anyone saying, why am I not moving? Why am I stuck? It's you. You are on your own path and you're actually blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself to your own success. So you need to write down on what the things that actually stop you. Because one, you know very well the things that stop you. If you view things in a third perspective, on a third perspective, and actually look at yourself and say, this guy needs to change something about his life. What should he change? I know. So you write it down. And if it's possible that you can change it, change it. And if you cannot change it, try and change it. Because that level of trying, God will see it and He will help you change. Because if you believe you'll change, you will change. That's it. So I don't believe this nonsense of saying, oh, if I get another opportunity in fucking Lithuania, I'll be a fucking millionaire. It's true. If you believe in yourself and if you go to Lithuania and work, you will be a millionaire. But if you go to Lithuania and do jack shit, I mean, God will be like, if you're going to give me jack shit, I'm going to give you jack shit. Simple as that. Don't blame God. Don't blame God. Don't blame the universe. The universe simply gives you what you are. And if you're a jack piece of shit, you will get jack piece of shit. That's it. Do you get me? But the message I'm trying to pass across is God is everywhere. God is in Kenya. He's not trying to tell you that you can never succeed in your own home country. You can. Maybe you need to go to another different place, but God will try and take you there in some way or some form, and you'll succeed there. Then you look back and say, whoa, maybe that's why I needed to go out. You know, maybe that's why I had to relocate. Maybe that's why I had to shift my social life. Maybe that's why I have to shift my environment, you know? Because 9 out of 10 times, I think all of us need a different environment in order to succeed and in order to know yourself, which is expected, but it is important to also believe you should not be bound to certain constraints of life or limited life. Like, oh, if I'm in Kenya, I can never amount to anything. You can. The only person who is saying that is you. The self-concept you have about yourself is the one that's standing in your way. And if you're willing to deconstruct that form of negative self-talk, then believe in yourself and work towards it and keep on believing it day in, you might be delusional. People will say you're delusional. Watu watasema umerogwa. Ni sawa, acha kuitwa kama umerogwa. But if you believe one day this will finally pay back and God is seeing you, and if you're honest, you'll get what you want, wherever you are. I don't give a fuck if you're in fucking Vietnam. That's why there's some people who are fucking famous from countries where you're like, bro, how is he famous and he's from fucking Thailand? You know? Because one, he believed in himself. He knows that success doesn't mean that it's in a place. Success is everywhere. Success is you. You are success. Say, I am success. I am success and I'm going to be successful. I don't give a fuck about the place. I don't give a fuck about the environment. I don't give a fuck who I'm related to. I am going to make it. I'm going to be the richest person in this fucking country. And once you say that, nobody is going to stop you. Because if you believe in yourself, No one will stop you. And if you believe also you need to get that person that you want, that special person that you need in your life, nobody is going to stop you, man. Nobody. The only person who's going to stop you is your own doubts and your own fears. And in the Bible it said, do not fear, bro. Do not fucking fear. Like, bruh, that's the cheat code. But you're so scared. And that self-talk was saying maybe it won't happen. That maybe needs to get out of your fucking mind, man. You have to be delusional. Like, bro, you have to believe there are days that it will be hard. It will be hard for you. It will be very, very hard for you to actually go through days that are very disappointing, but you need to actually stand up and say, no, I won't let anything that is outside me to actually stop me, because I am built for something greater. I am built to bring change that will shake the very fucking pillars of Mount Olympus. Nobody is going to stop me. And once you have that fucking mind, and you have the fucking mindset, and the fucking belief in your body, in your heart and soul, bruh, nobody's going to stop you. You'll be unstoppable. You'll get whatever you want. God will be like, yeah, just give this guy. They give this guy because he's working for it and he has earned it. He has earned it to the T. To the T. Like, bruh, do you think Andrew Tate never worked for it? He worked for it. He knew he's going to be a millionaire. He knew he wanted to be a billionaire. So he worked for it. What happened? God is very gracious. God granted Andrew Tate to become a billionaire. Now he's worth billions and billions. So what is so special between Andrew Tate and you? The only thing that is special, one, is the self-talk. The self-talk they have. That's it. The self-talk and the self-concept. If you view yourself as a piece of shit because you failed maybe a certain program, or you were fired, or you failed an exam, you will go into that fucking rat, and because your parents will be disappointed, and then you're going down. Who gives a fuck what the fuck they say, bruv? You should give a fuck about what you say. Whatever you think will make or break you. So that's the message of today. God isn't special in fucking America. God isn't fucking special in fucking South Africa. God is everywhere, and if you believe in yourself, God is very fair and he'll give you what you want. And if you believe in the universe will give you what you want wherever you are. So, work, believe in yourself, and success is there. Because you are success, I am success, and we're all millionaires. Ciao, ciao.